All right, everybody, welcome back to the Pine Room Studios and welcome back to Soup and Stuff. We have a very special guest today from Cleveland, Ohio, Miss Gabb Goudy. Gabb, would you like to start with a serious question or a fun question?
I mean, I'll let you pick. This is your show, your rules.
Let's go with
what
fun.
We're doing.
Let's start with fun. As a biochemistry major and 2 years as a chemist, how does it feel that you're smarter than 99% of the people that you come in contact with?
I wouldn't say that I am, I wouldn't say that I am. I would like to think that I am. That'd be cool. Do you ever go, though, like you're out in public or you're on Twitter fighting with people and you realize, like, yeah, I'm way smarter than these people? Because biochemistry and then 2 years as a chemist, that is completely different than somebody just studying business administration or something like that. Or any of us smart that are on Twitter, honestly? No, not really.
Okay, hop into a serious one. Sports betting is live this week. You just went on a little trip. Can we hear a little bit about that, how that went and all that?
Oof. Well, we made the time that we had enjoyable. But there were little things along the way. We started the week off at the Bills-Bengals game. Thinking of DeMar Hamlin, obviously, his family, the Bills, pretty involved. A really, really traumatic situation for a lot of people involved, and really eye-opening situation for the NFL in general. So,
you went from Cincinnati. Well, real quick on DeMar, obviously, just because we got to touch on it because we're thinking of him all the time, and yeah, Pittsburgh guy. I got goosebumps today when I read a quote from one of the surgeons that were working with him when he said, we can tell now that the lights are on and somebody is home. I thought that was incredible. And when he wrote that he was asking if the Bills won the game, I thought it was unbelievable.
That's just the type of guy he is, He's just really, he cares about his teammates. He cares about everybody else around him. He just loves the game of football,
That's so cool.
Definitely. Well, I think the first thing he asked when he was able to communicate was if they won the game.
Did we win? Yeah.
That's so awesome. I thought, and you can touch on this a little bit more, but the night it happened, and you were in the stadium when it happened. So seeing everybody on Twitter and the whole world kind of come together, the sports world stopped and paused, and to see the prayer and everyone thinking of him and the family and the Bills
awesome.
Organization.
I mean, awesome for what we made it to be, because obviously the situation itself was not awesome, but the way everybody came together was really great to see.
So you go from Cincinnati. Did you end up in Columbus, then Cleveland last night?
Yeah, we didn't do anything in Columbus. We're like, yeah, we're gonna have a chill day. We're gonna go get some food. We're gonna rest, and then yesterday we went to a Cavs game.
Wow. So talk a little bit about that. The Cavs are rolling right now. They're up in the standings in the East.
Yeah,
how's that
really
going?
Fun.
Donovan Mitchell's legit.
Really fun. Now Donovan Mitchell, he's really doing the dang thing. And he's one of my favorite Cavs of all time at this point. Clearly, I think he's really enjoying being in Cleveland. I know that's crazy for some people to think, but I really do think he is enjoying his time being in Cleveland, Ohio, especially coming from the Jazz. Not saying that they're not a good organization, but I just feel like he feels more at home in Cleveland, Ohio with the fan base.
I think I would rather be in Cleveland than be stuck in Utah. So,
right.
Yeah,
same.
I think so too.
So,
hey, Gabb, Sue mentioned it that sports betting went live in Ohio. What was the first legal sports bet in Ohio that you made?
The first bet that I made, it was a Browns parlay, and it hit.
Oh, wow. How about that?
That was my first one, yeah. Well, besides the boosts that we have.
Yeah, you're just getting free money. I keep seeing your post.
Besides the boosts, yeah. So my thing, I took the Browns alternate spread -2.5. Amari Cooper over 60 yards and to score a touchdown.
Damn, that's a good bet.
You've been
it's like plus 720.
You've been rolling. I've been watching all of your posts and stuff. Do you have
my next bet? This one was good. I was scrolling and I'm looking at the Vikings game, Vikings Packers, and it says Kirk Cousins over 1.5 rushing yards, and it was plus 124. I said, that man's gonna do it. And in the middle of the game, he ran for 19 yards.
I love quarterback rushing props.
Awesome.
That's one of my favorite bets. They got to scramble
awesome.
at least once. Right?
At least once.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you are you excited the way your role with FanDuel has been going? I remember when I first met you a year and a half ago, and you're kind of how your role was. But right now, you're rolling right now. Will you talk a little bit about how your FanDuel stuff started and kind of your impact with them right now?
Yeah, so I started out just all of us do. We shit post. Can I say that? Sorry.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay. I was shit posting just about sports in my free time just because I like to watch, like my teams. I like to see what everybody else is doing. And I just want to say what I think is going on. So I started posting about that, posting on TikTok. People started following it. Companies started reaching out. They're like, do you work with anybody? Do you do this? And I'm like, well, no, not really. I'm just kind of doing it. Like, I'm just having a good time. People started reaching out, asked me if I want to do this for a job. And I was like, I mean, I guess so. I've never really thought about that. And it just has been working out ever since.
I have this tweet from you from 2 years ago, and I thought this was hilarious. So I screenshotted this. Well, listen, nervous. I've listened to multiple interviews, and I was fortunate enough to meet you in person a couple times. And you never yell back at someone on social media and make fun of them. It's always you make fun of the situation, and you make them upset that they tweeted at you and what they said. So this person said, doesn't your pinned post say rent free with a clown emoji? LOL, Pittsburgh really do be rent free in your mind. It's okay. Not every team can be 6-0. And you responded, you have 200 tweets. 75 of them are replying to me.
It's really like that sometimes.
Does that happen often though? Because your tweets are always positive. I don't know how people are coming at you with all the negative stuff.
People are like always mad about something. No matter what you say, what you do, there's always going to be someone who's miserable in some kind of way, and it's probably because they have something going on in their own lives. So I don't really take what they're saying too personal. So I'm like, you got to have something going on for you to be that mad today. And if I'm the person you're going to take it out on, sure, so be it. I hope it makes you feel better.
If you had a burner account, do you know what your name would be?
I have no idea.
Has it ever crossed your mind of making a burner account?
Well, I use my show's account to read some stuff. If someone has me blocked, I'll just use that and send it to there. And read what
people
they
aren't
say.
smart enough to do that.
Yeah.
Is there a chance here in the near future that you have like your own? Because I feel like now you're just the queen of Cleveland. Is there a chance that you have your own statue in the Jack in Cleveland?
Oh yeah, they're working on it right now.
What is their sports book they're going to be affiliated with? Have they announced that yet?
I think it's Bet Jack, like their own.
Oh, they made their own.
One. Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun then.
Yeah, they have a sports book in there. The Cavs just got a Caesars sports book that just opened. It's pretty nice.
Wait, the Cavs stadium has something in it?
Sports book, yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's people.
Yeah, like FanDuel. FanDuel has one, but it's with the Suns.
Oh, cool.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Do you have a preference of, obviously Cavs basketball is playing really well right now. What's the difference between the atmosphere in Cleveland when the Cavs are doing really well and then when the Tribe are doing well? Because I feel like when I
think it's pretty similar.
Good.
We show up,
Yeah, you do. Cleveland.
We can be losing. We're showing up. We're winning. We're definitely showing up.
Sports fans in Ohio are nuts. I feel like Ohio's good for a couple things: Raising Cane's, Cedar Point. So Raising Cane's, Cedar Point, and then Cleveland sports. Besides that, like Ohio, I don't really know what else. Bad driving. You guys are great at being.
You got Joe Burrow.
Yeah, Joey B.
He counts.
Yeah, he counts big time.
Who do you think's more passionate, Pittsburgh fans or Cleveland fans? What do you think?
Wow.
Cleveland.
You've been to Pittsburgh. You came to Big Ben's last game. I remember seeing you at that one.
That was a good game.
Yeah. What was that atmosphere like? You've obviously been inside of Brown Stadium.
No, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Heinz Field,
really cool to see. Yeah.
When it's packed.
I like going to Heinz Field.
Are you a Pittsburgh fan, like the city in general?
Oh, the city's awesome. I've had so many great times.
Long nights.
The city of Pittsburgh, yeah.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about the what else you're doing with FanDuel right now. Do you have a podcast that's going on?
I have a show. It's a live show on Twitch. We haven't had a show in 2 weeks, but it's Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. It's called Unsportsmanlike Conduct, and it's more of like a sports culture show.
Good.
We're not giving you stats. We're not giving you crazy things like that. It's just fun things that happen on and off the field. That's
the worst, because if people actually need like real life stats, you're probably not coming to the right place to listen to these type of podcasts. But if you want to hear what Kenny Pickett had for lunch yesterday, we're going to be able to. We're reporting that for you.
How did you get involved? Was like Twitch the first kind of thing that they like? Was that not your decision, but like how did FanDuel come to Twitch and like instead of YouTube or?
Well, it's on YouTube also, but more people watch on Twitch. Sorry, I just neglect the YouTube side.
You've been traveling a ton, obviously, over the past couple of years, and you've had a chance to meet a lot of really, really cool athletes. Is there anyone that stands out in your mind when you hear someone ask, what's one of the best athletes that you've ever met?
So I'm going to take it to Pittsburgh, okay?
Uh-oh.
And I had this on my Twitter. I said this. And Kenny Pickett is one of the nicest people that I have ever met.
Wow. You being serious? What do you do to stand out for you?
I'm so serious. As soon as I got to the event, it was Cam Hayward's softball charity event. He literally goes up to every single person, introduces himself. He's like, I'm a quarterback for the Steelers. My name's Kenny Pickett. Nice to meet you. Like, what do you do? Asking everybody. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know who you are, but like.
I know who you are.
We know who you are, but like, thank you for the intro. He was very nice. He was excited to like be involved with everything there. Just really having a really good time.
I don't know if you've ever said this out in public, but I thought it would be really cool if you're able to elaborate on this. When I first met you and we had dinner with me, you, and a couple of my teammates, you talked about when you were getting your start, you were editing professional football players' TikToks for money. Are you able to say, and not name drop, but say some of the stuff that you had to edit?
Oh yeah, I edited a video of this guy. He has a cat. He has a cat. He's a cat dad, and he had a video of him cutting his cat's hair and needed it to be made into a TikTok. I said, "Are you
Did that ever end up getting posted?
Oh, it's on TikTok.
Okay,
yeah.
so that someone can find that and they'll know who you're talking about then. What about food right now? Because you've been doing a ton of traveling. Food in Cleveland, how's it comparing to the rest?
Food in Cleveland is really good.
Are you being serious?
It's so good. Like every time I bring someone to Cleveland, we'd go out to dinner, we'd go to different places. Like, wow, the food is really good. You have a lot of places that you can go, a lot of variety, and it's all really good. So you know how the NIL stuff works right now with college sports. Mm-hmm. If you were, let's just say you were a college point guard for Cleveland State, what restaurant in Cleveland, or do you want your NIL deal from? Marble Room, 100%. It's the fanciest restaurant in town. The food is delicious. Everybody goes there.
What do you get to eat there?
You can get lobster. You can get steak. You're going to get espresso martini. You're going to get anything that you want to. They have sushi. They have everything. It is so good. And it's a beautiful building, too. Like, if you're ever in Cleveland and you want a nice-ass dinner to go to, you should go to Marble Room.
Okay, deal. So we're going to clip that and send that to them for you, and we'll
ask them if they will. Thank you.
If you can get, I guess you could get a NIL deal now, even though you're not an athlete anymore.
Marble Room, just let me go, please. Let me go there for a night.
And then what about, so after a late night at the Jack, like 1:30 in the morning, where's that food?
Oh, food? Oh, I didn't know we were going food. I thought we were going out.
That's what I thought.
Okay, well, food, where are you getting your late night snack? And then, like, where's the next move, I guess? Where's your favorite bar in Cleveland?
Oh, my favorite bar? My favorite bar is, it's not really a bar. It's more of like a club. Rumor's really fun. It's a really fun place to go to. People go to Barley. Lost is like a new little place that people go to. It's like an underground place. It's like speakeasy vibes.
Oh, cool.
Super cute.
Any dive bars in Cleveland?
Plenty.
That's our vibe.
Any kind you want.
Yeah, that's
any
the
kind
type
you
of,
want, you can find.
If we can find a beer that's $1 or $2, then that's where we're heading to. Mm-hmm. And then karaoke at the dive bars is a must.
There's a karaoke place that like a lot of the Browns players go to. It's pretty funny.
Wow. If I walked in and saw Myles Garrett singing Don't Stop Believing.
He's not singing, but like some of the other guys, they're there singing, and it's pretty funny to see.
Soup, we got to go to Cleveland. I've never been.
Cleveland's a hidden little gem. I tell people, like, I don't understand why it's like this, but in Cleveland, you can do anything you want, and you can meet anybody you want, and it's a good freaking time. I feel like it's just a really... I don't feel like
people don't get it. That corner of
go out, do whatever.
Yeah, that corner of Carnegie in Ontario where the Guardians play and then the Cavs stadium's right there is unbelievable. You can walk anywhere right there, and that whole strip, like where the Jack is. We've had some really good Mexican food down there. I forget, but that was a lot. I like Cleveland. I mean, the state of Ohio kind of upsets me sometimes, but
sometimes they're a little annoying.
But I like I said, what was it? Cedar Point. Raising Cane's, Cleveland Sports. Sign me up.
Pittsburgh has some really good food, too.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
What's your favorite place? I have my favorite place. What's yours?
In downtown Pittsburgh?
Just like near down.
South Shore, there's this place called Roland's. They have the best lobster tails.
I know that place.
Have you eaten there?
You can get a Bloody Mary with a freaking
lobster
crab
probably.
leg
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. Roland's is unbelievable. There's this barbecue place in Lawrenceville. That's really good. Walters. Wow, you know Pittsburgh.
She knows
Pittsburgh.
I used to live there.
Oh, that's right. When you were a chemist.
Yeah. I used to live there. I've been to Walters.
Wow, that's actually unbelievable. Okay, what's your go-to in Pittsburgh then?
Gaucho. Have you ever been there?
No. What is that?
You've never been there? Oh my god. Okay, so you guys have never been there.
I don't know.
So it used to be in the Strip. It's moved to downtown. It's Argentinian like steak sandwiches.
Wait a second. That might have been we've had someone else say that was their favorite place.
You need to look it up. I just need to see you guys look at the images of the food there. It is so freaking
What's it called again? Gaucho?
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
in downtown Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Is it's not one of those places like Brazilian steakhouse, is it?
No.
Like where you just keep eating after it?
No, it's not like that.
Okay, I found it. Here's
Yeah,
the
we're
website.
looking at the menu.
Yeah.
Ribeye, medium. I don't know why it says ribeye, medium
You need
rare
to
was
look
the
at
first thing.
Look at the
Oh my
menu and then
gosh.
look at the photos.
Look at that
It's
shrimp.
delicious.
The chimichurri. I don't know
The
what
chimichurri is delicious.
that looks really good.
Wow, this does look good. How many times have you eaten here?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I've been there a lot. I tell
Okay.
everybody to go there.
See, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna next time you're in Pittsburgh, we're gonna reach out to how do I say this? Gaucho.
Gaucho.
We're gonna reach out to Gaucho. We're gonna do a podcast there, and
I
then
would love nothing more.
and then
That's
what's your go-to place in Cleveland called? Marble.
Marble Room. They're
Okay. Well, how many
All right.
podcasts have you done in there? We'll reach out to them and do one in there as
0.
well. All right. Well, there we go. We'll take care of that
Perfect.
then. Okay, so we don't want to take you that much longer. Is there anything else that you're really trying to push right now with your brand? We see you keep growing and you've been doing a great job, but is there anything else really you kind of want people to tune into?
I feel like I'm posting a little bit more on TikTok. It's just at Gabb Goudy, same as everything else. GABBGOUDY. I'm posting a little bit more in there. Me and my friend who also works for FanDuel, Olivia, we're gonna be collabing on some things pretty soon, so that should be exciting. We're gonna
that's
post some
fun.
Clips out for that. And other than that, I'm just going to be relaxing until the Super Bowl. I thought about going to the game this weekend, and I said, why do I want to watch those two teams?
It's going to be miserable. You know what the final score is going to be, right? Of the Steelers.
It's going to be 10-7, and the Browns are going to win, and you guys don't make the playoffs.
I'll be sick.
Yeah, if that happens, I might throw.
I don't know if this is going to come out before or after the game, but 10-7, if we win.
No, I can see it more like, okay, let me be a little
No,
like
10-7.
17 to 10.
good.
That's what I'm going
I'm going to make my
17
prediction right now. Pittsburgh Steelers 24, Browns 23.
Oh, 24.
You think
You're
we
not
scored
scoring
24?
Watson,
Yeah, no way.
Watson
You are
3.
not scoring
Listen
24.
to me. Watson 3 touchdown passes. Your kicker misses an extra point, and you get a field goal. That's how you get 23.
But I don't think you're scoring 24.
Kenny Pickett coming out game, 3 touchdown passes, and
He had 10 points the last one.
he's such a nice guy. But
I know, I like him.
But you want to rip him for only getting 10 points.
I like him. I'm just saying that's how many they had.
Do you think if you had 100 chances? Okay, hear me out.
No, I don't think I could. Whatever it is.
If you had 100 chances to play quarterback for the Browns, do you think you could get a first down?
No,
What if you just hand the ball off to Nick Chubb 100 times?
but that's not me getting a first down.
Like, you don't think you could just throw a jump ball up to Amari Cooper?
I might be able to, but I'm scared. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, imagine TJ Watt versus you.
Oh,
That's a
maybe
little scary.
if it was like flag football.
Yeah.
I could do it.
All right, Gabb, we have a segment right here. Can we do a segment sponsored by Calcruth? They're a roofing company in West Virginia.
Anything you need to do, you do.
Okay, cool. This segment is called the Middle School Minute by Calcruth. We had there's a local middle school, a bunch of them around here, so we send the guests that we're gonna have on, and they look you up, and then they send us in questions to ask for you. So these are little kids, okay?
Oh, little kids.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question, this is from Brandon. Hi, Gabb. I see that you're from Cleveland. What's your favorite food?
Oof, my favorite food now. Okay, food. So, like one specific thing, or can I say?
I think he just means one specific like food item, like a cheeseburger.
Just cheese.
Oh, just I think you were gonna say something else.
Yeah, like cheese
Chips and
sticks or something.
salsa.
What kind of cheese though? Any kind?
Maybe like
Mozzarella.
No. Maybe some Brie. Brie's really good.
Yeah.
I think we were gonna say like a craft single.
No.
All right, we got another one for you. This one's from Chelsea. She says, "What's your favorite song?"
Oh, man. Anything Mac Miller, I think.
Wow.
Man.
There you go. Good
I
stuff.
tell you what, you got some Pittsburgh. You really got some Pittsburgh in
I
your
was
blood.
there for a while, guys.
You do.
I was there for a while.
Do you have a favorite Mac song?
2009 is always good,
Cool.
you know. The Spins always is
Spins
always
is
good.
the
That's
best.
a good song.
One of our teammates
When you're
walked out
just-
to that.
That's our intro for our radio show. That's the song
Is
we
it?
play.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
So
God.
we're
Yeah, I like that one a lot. It's a good like little pump up song.
Did
Not
you-
pump up to like play a game of I'm gonna go out and drink with my friends. Yeah.
What about so when you're big and famous, well you already are, but when you're the vice president of FanDuel, are you going to start a scholarship fund for your Bethany Bison where you went to college?
I don't know. That place might not be open.
wait. You went to Bethany?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
We're both Hilltoppers, so
I went to Bethany and then I went to Chatham.
Did not know this.
yeah.
Wow.
And then so after your sports betting career, are you going to go back to be a chemist again?
Absolutely never. I will never do it again. I don't think so.
Okay, the next one is from Eli. Gabb, I can tell you are a big Cleveland sports fan. I really like Pittsburgh sports. Do you think it would be safe for me to buy tickets at the Brown Stadium and go sit in the dog pound by myself?
By yourself. I mean, if you'd be nice to people, sure. If you start saying some crazy outlandish things, and probably not. You know, it is what it is in every stadium. You just got to know your role a little bit. You can celebrate when things are good, but you can't be mean. You can't be mean.
Okay, Jerry, you got another one? I got one more.
No, go ahead.
Okay, the last one is from Blake. Blake says, "Hi, Gabb. I'm a huge basketball fan, and I know the Cavaliers are in Cleveland. I think LeBron James is really good, but he's no Michael Jordan. How do you feel about that?"
I love LeBron. He's the best basketball player of all time. Nothing will ever change my mind, no matter who or what says it. Even if LeBron said he's not the best basketball player of all time, I would say you're a liar.
Should we get Blake on and you two can debate each other?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we'll take care of that then. At what point is FanDuel going to allow you to make your own boosts? Like I'll get on FanDuel and I'll see the Gabb Goudy boost.
I don't know. See, I'm not a big bettor. That's my thing. Like, I'm not a big bettor. I'll do it for fun, but I'm not doing it. You know what I mean?
You know
It's
how
not
fun like Gabb Goudy fun boosts would be? Like, for example, like when the Tribe play, like Jose Ramirez, 1 stolen base and I don't know, a home run, like something like that would be
so
sweet.
fun. But then guess what would happen when it doesn't hit? I'm bullied.
Gabb, what do you think the best bet you've ever made? Like complete lock. You were like, as soon as you saw it, you were like, "This is a winner." Can you recall one?
Her cousin's over.
So there we go.
You know why I did it? This is the only reason why I did it. I was like, I need to make a Kirk Cousins bet because LeBron was playing Madden with the Vikings
Wow.
the night before.
Yeah, that's
And
really
I said,
cool.
oh, this one's going to happen.
That's smart. Do you have any bad beats, like where you thought you had a winner and then you just got beat the last second?
I mean, if I could scroll through my phone, honestly.
What about, okay, not that, but do you have any bets that were just completely wrong? Like you took somebody.
Last night. Oh my God. We had a parlay. It was Cavs money line, Donovan Mitchell over 5.5 assists, and Jarrett Allen to score 15 points. He had 2. So.
That's all right. You'll have a lot of those.
Just like us.
All right. Here's the deal then, Gabb. Next time you're in Pittsburgh, we'll reach out to that restaurant that you like.
Gaucho.
We'll clip this, send that to them. We'll do an in-person interview there. We'll do the one in Cleveland next time we're there. When our podcast hits, let's say 5,000 followers, do you think you can get us a boost on FanDuel?
I can't even get myself one.
All right.
See, I'll put in a good word.
Okay, I appreciate that. Gabb, thank you so much for joining us. We'll drop her ats for her social medias on this. Everyone go check out her pages. She posts some really great stuff. Gabb, thanks for joining the Pine Room podcast and
guys.
Soup and
Thanks
stuff.
for having me.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Luck to your team. Luck to your team. My team's winning.
I really
That's
don't
my
think they
closing
are.
thoughts.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know when this is going to come out, but the Steelers beat the Browns, everybody. And if they didn't, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Well, I'll just cut this out, I guess. But we'll have Jubb cut this out.
Yeah, he'll cut it out.
Thanks, Gabb. Keep working hard. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.
See you, Gabb.